Welcome, this is Birendra Kumar Jha and you are watching Khabar Tak Tak. Dear religious viewer of Khabar Tak Tak, the new link of story under the religion section of Khabar Tak Tak that I have brought before you today is the story of Draupadi, Karna and Arjuna together. It is said that Karna was the great claimant of the post that Arjun had occupied, the fame that Arjun had occupied. However, never such a situation had arrived that he could prove it. So people are divided in their opinion regarding Arjuna and Karna. Some says Arjun was more brave than that than Karna, and some says Karna are more valorous than Arjun. Many a time such a situation came that the comparison can happen, but this were averted for certain reason, and it never happened. And once at last, even if it happened, the balance was biased that time that when Arjun killed Karna with his arrow, he was not well armed. Rather, he was taking out the wheel from the blood mud caught in the battlefield. So never this happened. I am telling you the situation here also this did not happen because Karna was prevented even to take part in the Swambar of Draupadi. Swambar is the special kind of marriage in which bridegroom itself chooses her husband but not upon his own mind. There happens the bridegroom have to fulfill certain preconditions. So it comes into mind if Karna had been allowed to take part in the Swambar of Draupadi, had he been able to hit the target and marry Draupadi? I will reveal all these suspicions. Some suspicions also that Dronacharya was always biased towards Pandavas. Was he also responsible for that? That he made Arjun a great archer and did not provide the opportunity to Kauravas. Karna himself was the disciple of Dronacharya. So all these type of suspicions are there, but I will try to make you understand on the basis of Mahabharata. Most of you are aware that Kaurava were jealous of Pandavas and he most often tried to kill not only Pandavas but his mother Kunti as well. Once in a deception, he, Duryodhana requested his father Dhritarashtra, the king of that time, and made Pandavas go to Varnavak along with Kunti, and where he had to stay in a house made up of burning materials. And Duryodhan wanted that his disciple Guruchan fire in that cottage and kill Pandavas along with Kunti. However, with the instructions of Vidu that he had given to Yudhishthir while he was leaving for Varnavrat, Pandavas and Kunti rescued from that fire very safely, taking a tunnel and arrived at the great forest, dense forest, at very far from that place. Here they took asylum of a Brahmin family. The there was a curse, you will say it curse, because a demon was living there, and he had made a rule that in a period one man from a family will arrive to him with food materials, and he not only ate the food materials but ate the person who brings it there. Once this was the turn of that Brahman family. Brahman family were quarreling among themselves that every one member of that family wanted to go to the demon and not allowing other to go. Kunti, when listened to this, he told that though you are suspicious of what will happen to me, this is not a matter, and I will not allow any kind of difficulties to come to you. So none of you will go there, and my son him will go there. He is strong enough to kill the demon. And however, Yudhishthir too had suspected his mother, telling that if she had asked him about this, just then Bhim arrived, and he was very ready and very happy to listen that, because he had to show his strength. And when he arrived at the demons along with foodstuffs, he didn't give it to the demon, rather he started eating that, and indeed all the foodstuff, due to which the demon was very angry, and when he forwarded towards Bhim, Bhim hit him and made almost dead. When he promised to go away and not disturb any people anywhere, then Bhim left him. And when he arrived at Kunti, Kunti told the Brahman under protege, she was living along with her children, the five Pandavas. The Brahmin said that now they will not stay here and going to Panchal, the kingdom of Drupad. Well, and I will request you to go there, because that country is very prosperous and we can get alms in sufficient amount. And there is a swambar of his daughter Draupadi just in a month, and I believe that almost all your son is able to win the Swambar and marry Draupadi. Hearing this, Kunti also wanted to go to Panchal, and when he put this suggestion before Yudhishthir, Yudhishthir was ready, and Arjuna was leading the route. And once when it was night and he was passing through the beautiful Ganga river bank, a Gandharva Angar Par were playing with his wife in the water of Ganga. He listened the footsteps noise and threatened Arjuna not to forward in this direction, because this is the time of Gandharva, Asura, Yaksha, etc., not of the men. The men have to walk from the Brahma Muhurat to the evening. And if he do, he will be killed. But Arjun did not give ear to this and told that I am enough to fight you. But those who are not able to fight you, they too have the right to come at the bank of river Ganga at any time, whether night, day, evening, in all condition, whether eating or hungry, all the times. So you are saying the wrong, and I will not obey your order. And hearing this, the Gandharva Angarpar threw sharp arrow on the Arjuna. Arjun devastated these arrows and told Angarpan that I know this is your time. I also know that Gandharvas are very strong that time in comparison to men, so I will not fight with ordinary men, but I will use the Vyas which is provided to me by my teacher Dronacharya, and he had obtained this from the teacher of deity Brihaspati. And saying this, he suited the Divyas and this burned Angar burned and he fainted. Then Arjuna bring him to Yudhishthir, and here the wife of Angarpan arrived and requested Yudhishthir to forgive her husband, and Yudhishthir requested Arjun to do so. Arjun did so, and then the Angarpan told Arjun that he wanted to give him a knowledge, and this knowledge is known as Chakshusi knowledge. The power of this knowledge is that the persons having this knowledge can see the things anywhere in either universe, in any form, what may it be, and what he wants to. However, initially Arjun told that he will not take this knowledge unless this is given free hand. If he wanted to give in the exchange of he left him alive, he will not accept. But the Angarpan said that it is not that I am giving it you as the symbol of friendship towards us. And this knowledge, Chakshusi knowledge, was responsible that Arjun made the target in the Swambar of Draupadi. However, many kings, princes from all over the world had attended the Swambar in order to get married with Draupadi, but none could success. Karna was not allowed to take part in this Swambar, not being of noble family, and when at last the chance of Arjun came, he used the Chakshusi Vidya because no one could guess anyway, because the piece, fish were moving upwards and that too attentively, and the person who had to shoot in the eye of that fish have to look its image in the water pot near. So it was not possible to guess anyway because the image is just opposite. Also, the movement of the fish was randomly. Sometimes he moves right, sometimes left, sometimes up, sometimes down, and sometimes in any particular direction between the two directions. So this was not possible, but this was possible only with the Chakshusi knowledge that was provided by the Gandharva Angar Parn to Arjun, and this is why he shooted the eye of the fish with his arrow and get married with Draupadi. Karna in no condition would have achieved this target because he was not aware of the Chakshusi knowledge, and this was not given to Arjun by his teacher Dronacharya. So I think so far all your doubt would have been disappeared and you would have know the reality. However, Karna was barred, but it was not possible for him that had he taken part, he would have touched the target. Next day, I will bring the new religious story for you under the religion section of Khabar Tahtak. Thank you for watching.